Welcome to JOEYCTV. I see there's some people here. Thank you. And man, it's kind of a little chilly tonight. Was not gonna go live. As a matter of fact, I went out tonight to film, and well, ran into a few snags in that. And welcome everybody who's here. I see there's already people gathering. Thank you guys. It's midnight, hence the name of the live I called Midnight at the Oasis. First thing that popped in my head. Welcome Hazel, thank you for joining. How to get out tonight. I've been working like crazy. Been going through a lot. I'll talk a little bit about that too. And welcome everybody. Good to see everybody here. It's pretty cool. There's people coming in. I was debating to go live or not, because quite frankly I'm like, it's midnight, nobody's gonna be on, but man, just warmed my heart to see everybody come in. If you remember, I'm at this place. Actually, this is what they call the water house. It was the name of a family that donated this property, I presume. Well, that's weird. Do you guys hear that? Sounds like a dog howling or something. Anyway, pulled in here tonight, and two reasons. One is I was gonna film this, and then I thought, man, let me just go live. And when I got here, well, if you remember this place, let me backtrack a little bit. This is where my friends Drina and Mike did a live sitting on the steps of this place last week. And it's such a cool place to come to at night. One, to clear my head. Two, it's really visually, like aesthetically, kind of a neat looking place. And it's also a supposed haunted place too. So it's got all the elements of what I love. If you remember, I shot a video here and kind of show you guys a little bit. Something really bizarre happened when I shot a video here last year. There was a car parked over by the dumpsters over here with a man sitting in it. And I was in this very spot where I'm standing now. And he was just sitting in the car, and he was kind of like looking at me. And then I started filming. I walked around and was filming the building. And I noticed I could still kind of, like, I was cognizant of him, so I kept my eye over there, just because I thought it was a little bizarre, man sitting in the car by himself. If you look also back there, you may see some lights, and that's an apartment building. And it was around this time, and a young woman, like probably maybe a very young teenage girl, came walking this side, and I was over there by the house. And the guy got out of his car and started like fast walking towards her. So I quickly came over here. He took a look at me, hopped in his car, and took off. So I think just by the fact of me being here that night could have prevented a possible kidnapping or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, so it had that ominous feel. And then when I got here tonight, I'm sitting here, and it was weird, like the police were here. The police pulled in. Well, actually, they were trying to see what I was doing, but they didn't address me or anything. They parked the car over there, and the police officer walked around here, and there was a train going by, so I was like asking him, like, oh, is that train, does it go by often? And he's like, no. And then he went to the house that we're gonna go look at, and he was looking all around the house, and then he left. Then he came back, pulled around the parking lot again with his lights off on his car. So I'm assuming they're looking for somebody here, which leads to the next part. Police leave, and there are people in this park besides me that I see walking around. Anyway, I'm sorry, my sister's trying to call me. She's probably going, where's Joey? If you're watching this, I'm okay. As you can see, I'm doing a live stream. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. And it's good to see everybody, guys. Thank you for being here. I'll try to talk to you and answer questions. Hey, welcome. Good to see everybody. Thank you for being here. And of course, as always, oh, now my sister's messaging me saying, "Are you okay?" So anyway, I'll let her know I'm fine shortly. Anyway, I've been working so much, guys. Like, wow. But I have plans, and that's why I'm working so much. And my true love is doing these videos. And tomorrow I'm off finally, after like 9 days straight. So I'm glad about that, and I'm gonna go film. Okay, so I bet this is the man they're looking for. Let me see. That the police may have been looking for. There's some guy kind of keeps walking around, and I'm gonna turn the camera that way. I don't know if you'll see him, but there he goes. Watch. See him? Over there? I don't know if this camera picked it up, but anyway. So even coming to a place like this is kind of creepy. I don't know, it's just kind of bizarre. He's got no shoes on and stuff. I don't think he's taking a stroll with no shoes I mean, obviously he's taking a stroll. Let me rephrase this. Why is he taking a stroll with no shoes? Don't know. Anyway, I'm hydrating tonight. I've been drinking a lot of water, been working out a lot. And anyway, one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about was the ghost hunting, and how much I've been enjoying it. But there's all right, now she said come home, get rest. Okay, I will. I'll be home soon. So recently I felt like kind of like that God's been pulling on my heart and helping me along the way through a lot of things, and I'm so ever so grateful and thankful. And one of the things that I realized is when you do any type of ghost hunting videos, you kind of subject yourself to a darker side of things without even realizing it sometimes. And I feel that conflict, if that makes sense. And I feel like, and I'm so thankful for God, because I think that when you get involved in ghost hunting, you may pick up attachments. You may be dealing with things that you don't necessarily want in your life. And I think that sometimes they'll try to enhance anything in your life that may be bothering you, or it's hard to explain, but it could put you in a very ominous position. That being said, I feel like a much stronger man than I ever been in my life. I feel like God's really, really come to me and put some strength in me, and I'm so thankful and so grateful in so many ways. And what the? Did you guys? Okay, you heard the slam. Did you hear that evil voice? As I was saying, if you get involved in ghost hunting, sometimes things will try to hold on to you. And especially the closer you try to get to God, the harder it tries to pull you. 1 second, I need to it's not a great neighborhood here either, guys, at all. It's right there. I was looking for the special flashlight that Dwayne sent me, but I realized I left it at home. That's my ABC flashlight, if you will. Always be cool, or a-hole be cool. I don't know what's going on over there. I hear banging, and okay, there's apartments right there, so that's not horribly unusual. But something went like that scared me. Anyway, I'm gonna start this off with a prayer. We'll take a look at that building, do a little talking. It's kind of cool to look at. I did reach out to these people who run this and did ask him if I could come here and film it. And you can, but only during the daylight hours. And you can only film it with a guide through there. And they won't allow you to go film it by yourself, at least not at this time. However, that being said, hopefully in the future they give me that opportunity, but not at this time, they don't. However, it is public property and we can walk around it at night. Whew, all right, anyway, let's converse a little more before we go walk over there. So as I was saying, is if you get involved in this stuff, even if you're, you gotta have faith. You gotta keep that strong faith. And if you don't, I think figured something out. If you have any type of faith, whatever you may experience doesn't like you being there. In my opinion, okay. If you have no faith, then when you go to these places, you may be less likely to even encounter anything, because it's almost like you're already with us, if that makes sense. Anyway, the stronger my faith gets, the more I feel that whatever things I got myself into in the past tries to pull back on me harder and harder. So that being said, I am going to say a prayer if you care to join. That would be great. If not, I understand completely. And I heard a wicked growl coming from over there. So was that a human that made that noise? Possibly. Is it possible that something evil works through humans? I believe that to be true. I believe, through my experience, that if you're not careful, dark things can move through people against you. When you go to these places and you're seeking out, maybe you're manifesting things, I don't know. But what I do know is that the stronger my faith gets, the more of a pull back and forth. It's like a constant weird battle. So let's pray. And again, that's what I wanted to say. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for everything in my life. I'm so grateful for you. I ask for your protection. The light just dimmed like crazy. That's weird. I ask for your protection. I ask that you protect those who watch this video. I ask, Lord, that with the faith and the love that you've given me, and the faith that I show to you and the love you've given me, that I could be a good example for people through you, Christ, I pray. All right, amen. Let's wonder why that dimmed out, but so I'm gonna shut this. We'll walk around the property and check it out. And because the stronger the faith, the weirder the atmosphere is here. So let's go walk around. Let me shut this light so, because this thing burns out so fast. And all right, so here's the property. That's where I saw the girl walking from, and over by those dumpsters is where the car was parked. And when I came walking back, I'm pretty sure that guy was getting out. He was walking fast towards that girl, saw me and got and drove away. So like I said, there's no way I could be convinced he was up to anything good. Right here is the railroad tracks, and the other side is this beautiful house, the water house. And they say, from what I looked up on it, is supposedly it's haunted. People have claimed to see apparitions in the windows. And excuse me, I'm also drinking out of my water bottle right at this moment. One of the benefits of having blood sugar problems is you like to drink a lot of water all the time, and you do have to pee a lot. So anyway, I'm going to put the water in the car. I don't want to leave it out here, and that's not ever a good option. All right. Lock the car again. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to everybody for being here, and what amazing people I have on this channel. You guys inspire me every day. Anyway, as I mentioned, people claim to see ghosts on this property of the former owners. They say that supposedly up in the windows on this other side of the house, you can see the face of the woman who lived here. Quite honestly, every time I've been here, I haven't really seen any apparitions or anything like that. But that is the urban legends of this place. And as you can see, if you look inside, it's remarkable. Beautiful house. And if you look towards the ceiling, you can also see that the glass is so old that it has that ripple effect. It's a little melted, and it's reflecting on the ceiling as being melted. But like I said, the police were here as well, so. Oh, and also tomorrow I'm going to go film all day is what I'm going to do. I even may, I'm very fortunate that I was able to get the next 2 days off. So I may actually go spend the night somewhere and film. I would love to have like an old house like this. Wouldn't that be so cool? All right, we're gonna look in those windows, at least what we can see. And if you also recall, there's a blacksmith shop right there, an old blacksmith shop. Next to it's another old building, but it's used as an office now. And then there's this really beautiful lake. They have a waterfall out there that lights up. Oh wow, look at this. All the shutters are drawn. I wonder why. Maybe there were people coming here looking in the windows. I don't know. Strange, right? Look at that. That window up there is open, but look at these. This is the side of the house that people claim to see a woman looking out, and yet they have it covered. Maybe they don't want people coming here looking. I don't know. That window's partial. Well, the shutters are open up there. And again, you can see, let me try to zoom in. You can see how rippled the windows look, like the melted glass. And let me try to, there we go. Oh, and I'm dropping my flashlight. Blue's been holding up, but I think Blue's seen a better day. So I'm gonna most definitely start looking for another flashlight or replace Blue with the same one. Oh look, there's a little bit of vandalism. Maybe that's why the police were here. Maybe somebody was breaking in. Look at that. I mean, the glass isn't broken, but look, that's a disgrace. And then, oh, look, oh, wow, at first I saw that lamp. I'm like, oh, wait, there's a face. No, it's just a lamp. What an amazing house. I'll step back so you guys can take this all in. It is one beautiful house. This reminds me of like growing up on Long Island in New York. A lot of houses kind of resembled this. They were older style homes, you know. Just really, really pretty homes, but very small rooms inside. And the staircases were always very small. But this is typically what they look like. Like a lot of the homes in the northeastern part of the United States. Okay, they're doing some renovations too. Pretty cool. Wouldn't it be awesome if we did pick up like an apparition in there? Wouldn't that be so great? Look at that hat, that's cool. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, look how cozy it is in there. Like, I love cozy homes. This is so cozy. It would be amazing if we happen to pick up something paranormal. Like, I mean, when I was by my car, I definitely heard something that sounded like a growl now. Is that like somebody affected by something evil growling at me, knowing I'm here? Or is that paranormal? I don't know. Anyway, I just love this place. If I could live in a house like this would be like my dream home. Old style house. And I'll show you guys, of course, this is the, I don't know if it was a blacksmith shop or like a, oh, it says a carpentry shop. Okay. That's pretty cool though. There's some definite cool stuff in there though. And then of course, there's this office here. It almost looks like a rec center kind of thing. Arts and crafts. Maybe they have, yeah, there's a thing right there. It says family activities. And then if you look at this door again, it looks like somebody tried to break in. So maybe that's why the police were here. But if you look here, family day activities. Okay, what was that? We're not alone here, guys. Did you hear that? What is that? Okay, hold on. Someone's watching us from the apartments, and they've got something electronic. Hold on. Let's see who's over there. I don't want to startle them away, but you hear that? Someone keeps beeping. That's a little freaky. Anyway, I'm going to take you by the water. You know when somebody's cell phone is dying out and it starts beeping? That's what I'm hearing over there, which means there's probably somebody over there hiding and watching in the woods. Maybe it was that guy. So weird, isn't it? I don't know if anybody heard that. The one thing with my camera, it'll pick it, the microphone is so sensitive, it'll pick up more sounds. The other thing is you can't really do a live stream, however, with the camera that I have. So it's a trade-off. Boy, I'd love to see a face pop out that window. I mean, that's what people claim. Again, who knows? Anyway, if you get a chance, almost every city has like these historic parks in them. It's so worth coming to. Oh wow, what was that? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna walk by the water. I want to show you guys this amazing fountain that they have out there. And let's hope we don't run into whomever the police were looking for. Don't want to really meet that guy. Not that guy. I wonder if the fountain's running tonight. Oh man, I don't think they have it running tonight. They usually have like a fountain with all these colored lights. And I don't see it right now. Maybe it's in the middle there. Let's see. Nope, not tonight. There we go. Anyway, that is a real amazing house. And I don't know if you hear this, but that cell phone noise is coming from still over there. Like now it's closer. So I wonder who's walking around with a cell phone that's dying out, and why don't I see them? Let's look in that window. Right up there, that one. Let's see. See if Miss Waterhouse will show her face. As urban legend has it, I doubt it. I don't think that. I think that's just a legend, but you know, hey, maybe. There's also another building over there. I'm not really sure what that is. And then there's a this body of water, this little lake, I guess. I don't even know if you consider like maybe a pond, but there's a walking trail around it. It's pretty cool. And I'm concerned that that person walking around is watching me. Like I said, I don't want to necessarily make a new friend tonight. All right, guys. So anyway, there's not a whole lot to this place. Not a whole lot to this place, but it is interesting. What I used to do sometimes before I even film videos, I would go to parks at night. It's always been like a way for me to somewhat just get out and think about things. And you know, it's interesting how, like, you know, I started praying on a lot of things, and I wanted to share this with you guys. I started praying so many things in my life, and you know, when you pray, sometimes I think that sometimes God may reveal to you things about yourself you may not even want to know or admit. And I kind of felt like last couple weeks, like I said, I was taking it in my head to some dark places and then rebuilt up again. I think I'm better equipped to do these videos than I've ever been. But I also believe that whatever dark things that I've encountered by doing these videos really wants to latch on more so now. And it's a weird spot right now in my life. I think that I want to pass on the good word now. You know, I think God's inspiring me to be a fisher of men, if you will. And it's an awesome thing. It's an awesome feeling. And that's where I want to go. It just feels like, you know, here's an example. Like, it feels like I'm surrounded, yet I'm protected. Like there's a protection around me, but there's all around me something. Anyway, careful what you do, because if you do things that you're playing with fire, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, with that being said, let's see. Oh wow. And thanks for so many people being here. That's awesome. All around. Anyway, I'm gonna start implementing some of my workout videos, and the reason why I want to do that is oh yeah, and somebody just put a comment on there, and I want to acknowledge that comment too. Though I didn't know Brother Frank, I understood that he was friends with people that I really don't even personally know, but I know of them. And I saw that Mo Sargi put out a video for Brother Frank, and my heart goes out to Brother Frank and his family, though I didn't know him, who passed, and was friends with Mo Sargi, and my heart goes out to Mo Sargi. Omar knew Brother Frank as well, and my heart goes out to them so strongly. I don't want to see anybody in pain, and I watched Mo's video because somebody directed me to what had happened, and my heart goes out to him especially because he was supposed to video with him, and apparently I guess he didn't contact him back, and then they found him. Mo called the police to do a wellness check, and I guess this Brother Frank was found in his house. Now, I don't know the circumstances of that, but my heart goes out to all of them, and I just want to say to them, you know, I'm so sorry for that loss, and you know, kind of makes you think on life, you know, like how quick life is and changes like that. Like I was thinking myself the other day, I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm 55 and how much time elapsed and how quickly that time elapsed, and you know, it's really fleeting, which is why you should always go out and follow your heart and dreams and do the right thing, because though we don't always do that, I'm guilty of not doing the right thing in my life a lot of times, but it makes me realize how important it is to do so, how important it is to be good to one another, how important it is to, you know, lend a helping hand, to pass love to another person. So again, my heart goes out to everybody affected by that, and Brother Frank, though I didn't know him, like I said, and I never met Mo Sargi in person. Obviously I know of him, and my heart goes out to him as well, losing his friend, and from what I understand, he's also friends with Omar, so my heart goes out to Omar as well. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And anyway, it feels like that I'm surrounded by a protection, like a circle of protection, right? But I feel that these dark shadows just linger around, and probably a lot of these dark shadows I brought into my own life by doing investigations that I've done, by letting my guard down, by not keeping my faith as strong. And I think that that was probably some of the things I could attribute that to. But anyway, I'm not gonna beat that issue too much. But I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you guys. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be going out and doing a bunch of videos. Well, I say a bunch of videos, but I'll at least get a couple of videos. And so my days off is really not my days off, because I work doing this as well, and this is my true love. And with that being said, I always wish you guys the greatest lives, the greatest blessings. And one thing I learned, and sometimes I faltered on, was how important it is to always put the good word to you guys, because it's important to be, if you're, you know, putting yourself out there, then you should put yourself out there in a way that helps other people, always, you know. And thank you. I will stay strong and positive. And on that note being said, I'm probably gonna wrap this up, because I know my sister's been messaging me. She's so worried about me, and she's such a good soul, and I'm so blessed to have the family I have. My son just got engaged, for those of you who don't know, and it just made me instantly think of him being a little boy again. And I gotta tell you, I cried. Happy tears and emotional tears, and you know, it's my little boy. His fiance is an amazing woman, and I'm so happy for them both. My daughter's doing so well in school. I'm so happy for her. My two younger boys are doing so great. They're getting straight A's in school, and they're excelling in sports, and it's just a lot of awesome things that I'm so thankful for. And you know, it makes me realize in my life how blessed I am. So I wish that same blessing to every one of you. That being said, well, I'm gonna go home and eat something. I worked all day. I was at work since the wee hours of the morning till late in the afternoon. So anyway, guys, go love, go in peace, and God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me. Though this may not have been a spooky video, yeah, I think it was a pretty cool video. So on that note, love you guys so very much. Good night.